Hello everybody and welcome back to my Let's Play series. Let's die painfully in Battle Brothers. So let's get on with it, shall we? So we have this job to drive away some brigands. I'm a little worried about how it'll go. Mainly the distance, but we can take the road down to Eulenkrug and make our way through the forest and over the hills and yada yada yada. I think we'll be okay. We should probably get a little bit more food while we have the opportunity. Or while prices are good, I should say. I wish I could get something... Well, let's get the fish. These tools are way too expensive, so we're not even going to bother. We're doing all right on medical supplies. Thankfully, we've been keeping our guys in relatively good health. So what I could do now is I could hire... Well, that's kind of nice. It starts with a bill hook. I mean, even for 2,000, that's not bad. I do kind of want to hire someone else simply to be either a pole arm or a frontline two-hander. So for that, I wouldn't mind hiring this monk. I've had bad luck with them in the past. If you do get lucky, though, the high resolve that monks have is very nice. I don't think we'll hire our next our seventh brother in Weisenhaven, so we'll make our way down to Eulenkrug. Hopefully there aren't too many raiders here. I'm a little intimidated by raiders at this point. Our first battle notwithstanding. I should say our first real battle, outside of Hoggart. A figure appears on the horizon, blurred and shimmering in a heat haze. He appears to have paused, no doubt having seen you too. With little fear you press the men onward and soon come across a man toting a few bags of this or that. He's sitting down on the ground and doesn't bother getting up when you're near. He explains he's been on the road for days and could use a good night's rest. Naturally, he asks if he can spend the rest of the... Alright. Join us for the campfire. You ain't the only mercenary company out here. I'm sure you know that, and I don't mean to sound threatening, but I only wish to tell you something. A couple weeks past, some 2 or 3 companies of men standing like your own met at a crossroads, and apparently the path wasn't big enough for all of them, so they fought. If any survived, it wasn't enough to carry off those who didn't. I like your men. They is good people. But please do be careful out there. Killing raiders and brigands and the gods knows what else isn't the only thing you'll be doing. You're killing a market of competitors, sellsword. Alright. Interesting. I did like that. That was a good little bit of dialogue we had with a random stranger. We'll speed things up as we get close. Looks like they had a battle nearby recently. This guy is cheap, probably because he has some serious inhibiting trait. Let's see, what can we do? Alright, let's get Reinhold. He's 90 gold, 7 crowns a day. He can't be that bad. All he has to do is wield an axe. And he's clumsy, of course. Nice. Now we're ready. Cool. And he has some range skill. That's nice. His preferences aren't the best. Or he doesn't have a lot of them. He doesn't really excel in anything in particular. But that's alright. It's still early. We're not going to get the cream of the crop anytime soon. And just gotta hope that things continue to go our way, really. Try to make our own luck when we can. And that's exactly what we'll be doing in this next fight. Some brigand thugs and a brigand raider. I think we're going to be fine. We'll try to prevent any unnecessary death, but, there's no promises. Death is our business. Right off the bat, we are starting in a really good position. We have most of the high ground already. And from this vantage point, our crossbowmen will be able to rain death on our foes. Excellent shot, right in the throat. Crushed windpipe. No joke, man. Let's see. Let's do that. They have no ranged to speak of, so I can kind of move around unimpeded. Where's this raider at? Is that him? That must be. Wow. He doesn't have anything. Not much of a raider, is he? Okay. So we're going to be able to drop one of these guys right off the bat. Excellent. Well, things are working out for us. He's holding on by a thread. And we'll just cut that pesky thread. Since these guys... Yeah, these guys are all lightly armored. It's time to break out the Peasant Slayer. Okay. We'll spear wall. We'll leave him there. Reload. Who can we hit? Let's hit this thug. And he's already breaking. It is kind of nice that he missed that. These flails can do a lot of damage. But either way, we're not going to be able to make an attack with Gunner this turn. But we'll put him here. We'll have him spear wall. Nice. See, there we go. I was kind of nice. Nice. Oh, beautiful. This was kind of a trap I set, and that actually worked out really well. I was thinking because he had the low ground, and if they were taking the spot, they would technically have the high ground. Interesting. I don't know if where they're moving from is where their attack penalty or bonus will come from, or if they get it as soon as they touch it, even if he repulses them. I guess we'll see. I mean, it worked out really well. It's slain peasant. And Adelmar is going to be able to really hurt this guy. And he does. Excellent. And by this point, I'm sure these guys are really wishing that they had chosen a different profession. Reinhold will get his time to shine. And he decapitates a man. His first kill. Take out this thug. And we miss. His first miss. In this engagement. End him. End him rightly. He was ended quite rightly. So we're going to engage these two. There's only the two left. And I have a feeling if we manage to hit this guy, he's going to flee. I was right. He tried to stun Hagen, and he hit, but it didn't stun him. Interesting. I'm not going to complain too much. Let's see how Adelmar... And he finishes him off. Excellent. Wow. Well, we cleaned house on this one. Picked up a tier 2 weapon. Might be tier 3 even. Excellent. We got some more tools, which we'll burn through very quickly. Maybe not. No one really got injured. And Geralt leveled up. Beautiful. So, let's get that fatigue up even higher. And maybe his resolve. Okay. I do want to get Bullseye. I haven't taken it in times past just because you're negating such a massive penalty. I always felt like, you know, if you were going to take a shot like that, you would just use, you know, positioning to negate the penalty. Say, you know, if they're hiding behind a tree or a bush or what have you, then they'll get cover from that. But I always assumed that, you know, maybe you could just use better positioning, better tactics to circumvent that and not have to take the perk. Well, here's the thing. Later on, if he survives, I'm not going to want to take the time. I'm just going to want to be able to point and click and kill dudes. So we'll see how that works. We made our 310 crowns. And the party's got to be feeling pretty good. Yeah, they're so-so on the whole thing. They don't really give a shit. Alright. Well, we have gear to take on another man. We might do that. He's asking if we're the dead sons, which we are, of course. Needs a caravan guard. Make a little bit more money, and we're going back down to Alderfest. Nice. Excellent. This kind of works out. It might seem a little weak sauce that I'm spending all of my time in the northern half of the map, but you really, in my experience, you really want to get established in an area. Get all the villages and the settlements to like you a lot, and it'll just make your life so much easier. Having that place you can always return to when things go wrong, and, you know, the prices will be decent, and you'll be able to recruit men without having to pay shitloads of cash. And you can always get trade items and move them from one village to the other, kind of like what I'm doing right now in a trade caravan. And, unfortunately, it was nighttime, and I didn't have the luxury to wait for the markets to open, but that's alright. We'll do it some other time. There is this keep up here I haven't gone to. Now they're well supplied, and they are well supplied because of us. Alright. Weaponsmith and an armorer. It's always nice when both of those are in the same town. All these guys have some people to recruit. Excellent. So, cool. Well, these are kind of my some of my favorite dudes to pick up. I like getting messengers because they tend to have high fatigue, and they can be decent at combat. Caravan hands are also sometimes good. They're much like messengers. Gravediggers are kind of nice to have because they have really good resolve, and he's called the Strong, but I think we'll get him. Let's read his backstory here. After disease swept through Elderfest, Gebhard was the last man standing. He had to abandon his trade to take up the only thing he left, grave digging. There's a look in the dead, they say, but there's also a look in those who have seen the dead. Gebhard has now spent a life and a half staring at corpses. To the gravedigger, the dead have been better company than the living. By now, the man looks as if he could use a change of scenery. Just don't ask him to bury the casualties. Very well. You get off ditch digging duty. Wow, look at that. Money well spent, impatient and strong. Wow. Excellent. I'm very pleased with that investment. For him, we'll give him a spear. I would have liked to give him a flail. I would give it to Torhelm, but he's already kind of carrying a good bit of weight. So maybe Hagen's already dual equipped. Adelmar, let's see, not bad. We'll do that. See if we can get one more job. Before we do, let's see if there's any cheap soldier gear here. That's quite adequately priced. Let's make that happen. That needs to happen. Yeah. I'm very much okay with spending that much for a crossbow. It'll pay for itself very quickly. Boom, and now we have an actual crossbow. That is pleasing to me on a near sexual level. Maybe, actually... Yep. I did kind of forget about that. Hoods provide slightly more protection than scarves. Who would have thought? Alright. Right now, the world is kind of feeling a lot like my oyster. And I fucking hate oysters. But that's okay. It's a euphemism. We have a lot of them in English. And that's just another one that doesn't seem to make any sense to me, but people use it all the time, like I just did. Two skull. What do we got? You got some goods you need moved. Caravan escorted. We'll see, man. Look at that. That's such a huge payout. He wants me to traverse the world. Sudafesta. I barely even need to look. Yep. It is literally the furthest point. Wow. Yeah, that's not gonna happen, man. That's how you bring a company to an early end, is by trying to force something like that to work. That's not me, man. That ain't how I'm going out. Uh-oh. Traveling. You like to keep your men fresh with the occasional training exercise. Unfortunately, while practicing a riposte, Reinhold managed to stick himself in the foot. The man appears even more hurt by the embarrassment. At least he didn't kill himself. There's that dry mercenary optimism. Oh, that pragmatism. Good times, good times. If I knew a group of salty mercenaries, I hope they would be just like my boys. We have 2 missions here, that's good. They want us to kill some brigands. That's what we do. The Dead Sons kill bandits. Need more payment for that. No? Ruins of Borgen. Alright. Sigmar. It would be kind of insulting to the deity to not hire a fella named Sigmar, but I don't think we're going to. And nice little fortress, nice little ruined fortress nestled deep in the mountains. Not too deep though. We'll make our way there. We're kind of out in the wilds right now, so I don't know if we're going to run into orcs or, God forbid, God, speak of the fucking devil. Yeah, mind your own business, boys. Don't. Yeah, go away. No, not like this. I'm running. The orc young are not such a problem. They can be, but the berserker is what I'm really worried about. I'm just gonna flee. I can't get in a fight with these guys. I will get fucked up. I am not confident in my ability to fight off orcs at this point. So let's hope that some other poor sod comes wandering by and they get jumped instead of me. They're still following my tracks. I'm almost certain of it. Keeping things moving kind of slow just because I don't want to get taken unawares. It's probably why the mission was Two Skull, because it was often really hostile territory. We have money for 2 more days. We have food for 3. We gotta make this happen here pretty quick. So we're gonna be on the lookout for any orc tracks. I'm certain they followed us. Maybe they started making their way back? It's hard to say. Got some tracks leading up into the mountain. We'll just keep the view tight on our guys. Definitely running low on money. We're going to make a bid for it. They're going to hit these lowlands and move slowly as well, so I think we'll get there in time. Oh, this is getting sketchy. Hopefully we'll lose them once night falls. I'm not against fighting these guys at night either, simply because I don't have the time really to double back and wander around, and I'm not going to wander around down here. I just feel like that would be bad news. There's also another fortress over there that might be where they're living, though I don't think it is. They do have an archer. Intriguing. Thug. Poacher? Excellent. And one raider. Not bad. I think we'll be able to do this. And they're gonna want to, they're going to be the aggressors in this one because we have the range on them. And in case you're wondering, maybe why my accuracy is so good, it's that darn Fangshire that negates the nighttime penalty. It's just pretty useful for say, you know, an archer. Yeah. Nice shot. Right in the neck. That'll make them think twice. And they are going to advance, which was a smart move on their part. We are going to engage this raider immediately. We did get a lucky hit. Since we're fighting peasants, it's time to whip out the peasant cutter. Nice hit. See, and they're moving so far that they can't even make an attack of this turn. So this first turn is really going to be mine. Good hit. We'll just compound that and make sure Adelmar gets the first turn, or gets the first turn on the next round. Okay, just thinking here. Good hit. Let's see how Reinhold does. And that was a miss. I kind of should have maybe gone for the shield on that one. We'll see. Hopefully it works out. That mace could kill him. And he finishes it. We'll hold off for Adelmar for the moment. Do this. We won't get the reload, but this is really going to hurt this guy. See, that was a headshot. Yeah, wow. This guy is sufficiently softened up. This guy is also getting there. That was kind of a BS miss there. That was kind of a BS hit. Oh, big mistake, man. Get this thug on the low ground. Excellent. Man, just what? We were quite fortunate that that missed. He is now wavering. Excellent. That was a couple Hail Marys. Miss. Oh, thank God. This is going to be the turn when we got to turn it around. Make a big impact, you could say. I'm going to break that shield. And Adelmar will be able to see, hopefully. Nope. Make it happen, man. Make it happen. Excellent. That morale was felt all across the board on these guys. And now we push forward, and the bloody work begins. Really? Are you kidding? Surely you jest. He only hit his teammate. Oh, delightful. Oh my goodness. Mass rout. That's a boulder. I can't stand there. Unfortunate. Oh well. Yep. And that's how it goes, boys. The butcher begins. Nope. Try to run. Run them down. Slay them like the dogs they are. I don't know why I didn't even reload. And Torhelm picks up the final kill. Reinhold did a whole lot of nothing this fight. I was gonna say he did good, but he didn't. He didn't do shit. We did pull a nice helm, and this blotched gambeson, and this full leather cap as well. The Morningstar was a good pickup. Mostly it's the 129 crowns that we really needed. We have a short bow now. Excellent. That went really well. Now I'm just kind of worried about getting mauled by fucking orcs. So let's distribute these level ups while we have the opportunity. Even though he's clumsy. Oh, I see. If he wasn't clumsy, his melee skill would be tits. So we'll try and work around that a little bit. Maybe not. Maybe not. I just remembered this. Okay. Okay. That feels a lot better to me now. So at 46 ranged skill, he's by far the most skilled person we could give this to, so we will. Oh shit, we need another quiver. Never mind. He will get that job someday, but not today. And Gunner. That resolve roll was nice. We will give him that bit of melee. Shit, I actually changed my mind. Too late. Let's see. What can we do with you? How about... He's greedy. Hopefully we can get that taken care of at some point. Possibly through an event, or, I don't know, making more money so it's not such a problem. I don't know. If he had, say, a star in fatigue, I'd give him quick hands. So I think... Shit, I just don't know. Let's give him student. Why not? It's best taken at the lowest level possible so as to maximize the benefits. And it looks like we lucked out on these orcs. Thankfully. What do we have here? Some zombies. It would be nice to clear this out. Oh shit, I forgot. I straight up forgot about this. We need to give someone that blotched. That blotched gambeson. Alright, who gets it though? That's the question. I think it's Hagen. I think Hagen's our man for this. Yep. And we'll give Adelmar this helmet. We will give Gunner this Akaton. We will give... He's not going to be using that for long. So I think we'll give the Gambison to Gebhard. Jeb. Yeah. Jeb. I like that better. Give him the goofy helmet. Oh shit, I did forget. This is what, my 3rd episode in? I would be remiss to not name one of my men blue. Alright. We'll do that. It's good to have a club on your ranged guy in case the worst does happen, and say the line is broken, maybe a zombie gets through, maybe you've pushed forward over some zombies and they resurrect. That way they can stun them and hopefully delay the inevitable. I do sell these bucklers. They're so terrible, just not good. They're not worth it. Not even so much as a quiver of bolts. I will sell this short bow. Okay. These guys don't have much in the way of food. At a reasonable price anyway, so let's see what they got for this. Check my time here real quick. We're 30 minutes in. Excellent. Corvustorn. Done. Well, we'll oops. We'll deliver these trade goods and we'll call it an episode. Things went pretty well. Killed some more bandits, dodged some orcs, and made some money. We're doing pretty good. And very, very soon we will be getting this ambition fulfilled, which is nice. Everyone in the party will be happier for it. And again, Hagen being a problem, we'll leave him be. I don't mind him not eating quite as much. It's not a big deal to me. The fact that we go through less food, I mean, I'm supposed to be heartbroken about that. I'm really not. Can't be bothered to give a shit. And another job well done. Well, here we are, boys. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Let me know in the comments via, words, preferably in English, as that's the only language I understand. But, if there's some other tongue you wish to speak, feel free to speak it. Leave a like or a dislike. Maybe subscribe. Who knows? We'll see you in the next one, guys. Thanks for watching.